A reading from the first letter of St. John. Beloved, we love God because He first loved us. If anyone says, I love God, but hates his brother, he is a liar. For whoever does not love a brother whom he has seen cannot love God whom he has not seen. This is the commandment we have from Him. Whoever loves God must also love his brother. Everyone who believes that Jesus is the Christ is begotten by God, and everyone who loves the Father loves also the one begotten by Him. In this way, we know that we love the children of God when we love God and obey His commandments. For the love of God is this, that we keep His commandments. And His commandments are not burdensome, for whoever is begotten by God conquers the world. And the victory that conquers the world is our faith. The word of the Lord.
The responsorial psalm, the response is, Lord, every nation on earth will adore you. O God, with your judgment endow the king, and with your justice the king's son. He shall govern your people with justice, and your afflicted ones with judgment. Lord, every nation on earth will adore you. From fraud and violence He shall redeem them, and precious shall their blood be in His sight. May they be prayed for continually. Day by day shall they bless Him. Lord, every nation on earth will adore you. May His name be blessed forever. As long as the sun His name shall remain. In Him shall all the tribes of the earth be blessed. All the nations shall proclaim His happiness. Lord, every nation on earth will adore you.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus returned to Galilee in the power of the Spirit, and news of Him spread throughout the whole region. He taught in their synagogues and was praised by all. He came to Nazareth, where He had grown up, and went according to His custom into the synagogue on the Sabbath day. He stood up to read and was handed a scroll of the prophet Isaiah. He unrolled the scroll and found the passage where it was written, The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because He has anointed me to bring glad tidings to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to let the oppressed go free, and to proclaim a year acceptable to the Lord. Rolling up the scroll, He handed it back to the attendant and sat down, and the eyes of all in the synagogue looked intently at Him. He said to them, Today this scripture passage is fulfilled in your hearing. The Gospel of the Lord.
Reflection. Do you always see to it that the words that you say are always motivating and remarkable? For example, in your house, do you always see to it that you avoid negative words or words that creates stigma to those who hear and receive it? Your words are very powerful. It can build or destroy a person or a child. If your words are always words that condemns or words that brings down the dignity of a person or a child, we can be sure that this person or child will have an inferiority complex. He will lose confidence in himself, which is very important for a person's growth and development. When Jesus preached in their synagogue, He spoke words that builds, words that gently informs, and words that heals and motivates. Why? Because this is the innate character of Jesus. he would always see to it that when he speaks, his words would be forever treasured in the hearts of those who receive it. And up until today, when his words are read in the Bible, those who read it are moved and changed toward a better life. In our gospel, after Jesus preached in the synagogue, those who've heard him had nothing but respect and admiration toward him. This is for the fact that Jesus' words are always healing and motivating. Never words that curses, never words that injures the feelings, and never words that downgrades the human dignity.